who saw our city stained by a fantastical version. We know that it's a fantastical version. We know what really happened. So I think it would be noble of them to apologize to the Cariocas, to the citizens of Rio.
Brazilian authorities want an apology from the U.S. swimmers. In Rio, authorities held a press conference, and the police there say that Ryan Lochte and 3 team members made up a robbery story to cover light vandalism. Surveillance video was leaked of the Olympians damaging a gas station bathroom, specifically a broken mirror and a damaged door. Then they were confronted by an unarmed guard. Again, this is just from the video. Several of Lochte's team members were pulled off a U.S.-bound plane. They are now headed home. They were pulled off the plane, though, and held for questioning. With me now, a member of the U.S. Olympic men's swim team, Ryan Murphy. Ryan, first and foremost, congratulations on your success in Rio. We watched the performances. You are amazing, so I don't want that to get lost in the shuffle. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
So when you hear of all these, that is to say, the side of the story from your teammates and the side of the story from the Brazilian police, is there any way that you can piece together, based on knowledge that you have either of security in Brazil or of your teammates, of what truly happens?
You know, it's a little bit confusing. You know, as everyone has seen, there's a lot of different stories circulating around. So I'm sure it's all going to piece together pretty soon, and we're going to figure out the truth here coming up.
So the speech is that sometimes Ryan Lochte is a partier. Did you ever go out on the town? I mean, it's also normal to celebrate so many victories.
Yeah, I mean, I personally only went out one of the nights, and you know, it was like there's controlled parties there, and then there's more public parties there. So you just have to be a little bit more selective in that type of setting.
Because based on the context, we understood that he went to one of these houses for the French Olympic team. So in theory, that would have been a controlled one, but perhaps they left that, is what you're saying is possible.
Yeah, because like the controlled parties usually had you know, arranged transportation coming back. So you know, that was, I think the party they went to was more of a public one.
So let me ask you this. The UK team, one of Great Britain's team members, was robbed at gunpoint in Rio, but that team said they were warned by authorities not to leave the Olympic Village. Did anybody make the same kind of warnings or suggestions to Team USA?
You know, we were given a set of security protocols to follow.
Before you even got there?
Before we got there and when we got there, and they had undercover agents there scattered around just to make sure that, and try to prevent things like this from happening. You know, guidelines were clearly set out, and you know, I think overall the U.S. team did a really good job of preparing us for the situation.
Let me ask you this, Ryan. I want to get back to the swimming. This was your first Olympics. You won 3 medals. How does it feel?
Yeah. I mean, this is what I've been working for my whole life. You know, it's crazy to think about when I started out at the age of 4, just as a summer leaguer. You know, just to see the progression and all the hard work and all the sacrifices from the people around me, and just to have it to come to this point. You know, it's crazy. I feel like it really hasn't sunk in yet. You know, just the whole path I've gone on. And
you also set a world record.
Yes, yeah. And you know, I'm sure you guys have seen the little pictures of the book I made when I was younger.
Yes.
So just seeing that too. I mean, I don't remember making that when I was younger, but
but your mom, you know, saved it. Go mom.
But my mom saved it, and she showed me it last summer, and she started crying, and it was like, it's cool to see the similar type of drive and personality that I have now, even as
because
like
you put in
an 8-year-old
that book,
kid.
right, that you wanted to go to the Olympics and win.
Yeah, and so it's cool that I just I had that dream in mind from a young age, and it's just been kind of there's just kind of been a fire under me my whole life just to achieve that goal.
Well, Ryan, a big congratulations, and
Thank you.
Pride of the U.S. Thank you very much. Ryan Murphy joining us there. Olympic
Thanks a lot for having me.
gold medalist. Congratulations.